Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can get started with WASBOT. So when you create an account, you are going to land here on the dashboard, and on the dashboard you are going to see something similar to this. And depending on the tier that you are on, you might see something similar to this. If you are on a trial account, you are going to also see something like this, but with onboarding steps right at the top right here. So you are going to see the sessions area, and then you are going to see the overview area. So first of all, what you need to do is get over here at the sessions area and link your WhatsApp number. This is where you're going to link your WhatsApp number. So you're going to see that I have my own number linked here. It was linked on July 9th, as you can see. And you can see I have two more slots. I have this one, and then I have this one that is not linked. So for you to link your WhatsApp is actually pretty simple. You just come here and then you click on connect, or you click on here and then you click on initialize a session. So when you click on initial, this is what it's going to, this right here is what it's going to look like to you, not this. This is what happens when you have already linked a session and it's disconnected. But here, what you want to do is click on initialize a session. So when you click on initialize, you're going to see this saying creating work card, and it's 13, and then you see this scan QR code and use parent code. So depending on what device that you're on, if you're on this page on your PC, then you might as well click on scan QR code. But if you're on your phone and you are here, then all you want to do is click on use parent code, because you have to scan the QR code with the main device that you want to use to link WhatsApp. And if that device is the one that you are on this page with, then you want to click on use parent code. And when you click on use parent code, it's going to give you the option to put in your phone number here. And the moment you put in your phone number here, it's going to give you a parent code. And all you have to do is just click on the notification that WhatsApp sends to you, and then insert that parent code there. And the same thing goes for when you click on the QR code to show you a QR code, and all you have to do is just scan the QR code that WASBOT gives you, and you are good. So with that said, once you are connected, you're going to see something like this saying connected, when you are connected, and so on and so forth. And you can change the name of the session, and if you need more sessions, you can add more sessions by upgrading your plan, but that is not part of this video. So if you scroll down a little bit, you see what WASBOT did for you, the amount of contacts saved, the amount of group messages you've sent today, the amount of status you've sent today, and then the amount of sequences that you have. So let me explain how this works one after the other. You also see at the top here, you see the contacts, you see the groups, you see the status, you see broadcast, and then you also see sequences. So let's take the contacts area first. This is how you save contacts automatically with WASBOT. Now you see it says sending from mainline, so you can see that you have all the sessions. If you have multiple sessions like 4, 3, 1, you would see them listed here. And then over here, this button is the button used to scan all the unsaved contacts that are on your WhatsApp DM. However, there's something that you need to know. If you're on the trial account, WASBOT doesn't sync WhatsApp history. So if you're on a trial account, when you click on this scan unsaved contacts, you are not going to get anything apart from any new messages that come in while WASBOT is being connected. Alright, this is being done because scanning WhatsApp history takes a lot of compute power, and we want to reduce it to just paying customers. So when you click on scan unsaved contacts, if you are on a paid account, you should see your unsaved contacts here. So if I scan this, I'll most likely just get one. So I can just click this and just click on save all contacts, and then you see this saying 1 of 1 contact saved. That is that. So how can you set up your autosave on WASBOT? Where does the WhatsApp contact save to, and how do you control it? So what you want to do is, first of all, come here and select the Google account that you want your contacts to save to. So as you see that mine is saved over here on this email, what you want to do is come here and click on link accounts. And then when you click on link accounts, you're going to get redirected to this page where you have to choose an account to link to WASBOT, and when you click the account, you have to select check mark that says allow WASBOT to see, edit, and permanently delete your contacts. That setting is very, very important because we would be needing that to save contacts to your Google accounts. And when you've done that and you've clicked OK all through, you are going to get this right here saying that you have one session available. So next thing that you want to do is that you want to create a naming configuration. So if you are on a paid account, you would see this, but if you're on a trial account, then you will not be able to edit what's here. But it's pretty simple. All you have to do is just click on create a new config, and then you create a config name it new WASBOT. Right, and then for the generic names are basically names that WASBOT used to save people that don't have a WhatsApp contact name. So the way WASBOT saves contact is it uses the WhatsApp name that the user sets. That's what it is to save the contact. However, some people might not have set a name like so, and for that case, WASBOT uses a generic name. So you can use a generic name as let's just say generic. And what this means is that it's going to save the contact with generic 1, generic 2, generic 3, and so on. You can change this whenever you want. And then for the suffix is how you know where this contact came from and all that stuff. So you can just name this WASBOT, or you can just name this WBT, or just bot, however you want. So it should be generic bot 1, generic bot 2, and so on. This is basically how it's going to keep moving. Do you understand? But if they have a proper name, then it's going to be their name and then the suffix, not generic bot 1, not generic bot. You understand? Only for people without WhatsApp names, this is how their names are going to be saving moving forward. But for those who have WhatsApp names, it's going to be their actual name and then the suffix code. Then you want to select a default session. It's okay if you don't select it now, but you can select it whenever. So what you do, for the purpose of this, I'm not going to be selecting a default session yet. I'm just going to create the configuration. And once the configuration is created, you are going to see it over here. So you see this, it is not linked to any WhatsApp account, it is just there. And you can edit and you can delete it also as you want. So once you've set up these two, we are good to move on to the next step. However, before we do so, you would see on most of the features here, you are going to see a guide peel right here, a teal guide peel, and this is a link taking you to the blog so you can learn more about every feature, and there are videos, there are text explaining everything. So if you just want to read through, you would see all of the features listed over at the blog. So now once you've set these two up, the next thing you want to do is set up the contact settings, like set up the session contact settings. So this basically shows you the WhatsApp account right here, and then you have to select the Google account, and then you have to select the naming config. So you see that there are two naming configs here. You select the naming config, and then importantly, you have to enable the autosave over here. So once this is enabled, all new contacts coming in are going to be saving to the Google account that you set up here. That's basically how that works. And now with all of this set up, these three, you can come here and click on scan unsaved, and it will save your contacts to your email. If you have not set up this and you click on scan unsaved, it's going to tell you that the session contact settings haven't been set, so you have to come here and set this up first. And for DND, this is basically going to drop any WhatsApp call that comes in. You understand? So if anybody calls you, it's going to drop it automatically. This I have on. You don't need to have this on if you don't want to. And that's basically how saving contacts with WASBOT works.